everyone, this is Alex Smith here from Alex Smith Human Capital Management Group. And today we're going to talk about our recap for this week, which was all about going back to business with COVID-19 and what are some of the key things from an HR standpoint you have to be thinking about on your checklist in returning back to work or getting back to business. So the 5 things that we talked about this week are number one, having supportive cultural norms, having personal protective equipment, supporting policies, communication, and information and reinforcement in order to ensure that you can get back to work in a safe manner and also that your teams and employees are well on board. So supportive culture. This is all about making sure that you're creating a culture of understanding and compassion so that not only do employees feel supported in returning back to work, but also if something were to happen in the future, for example, there's another positive COVID case in your environment, or a person has a family member or loved one that's diagnosed positive or has another situation that they feel that they're getting the appropriate level of support from management, from your teams, and from leadership. Number 2 is about personal protective equipment and ensuring that you have the proper PPE for your employees and for your teams based on the work that they're doing. So whether it's face coverings, masks, gloves, or other needs for your team as specified by the CDC or by OSHA guidelines, you want to make sure that you have that available. Updating your policies. So I know that this can be an interesting challenge if your organization has never thought about flexible work arrangements before. This may be a time to think about that. So you're talking about, whether it's remote working, telecommuting, or looking at things, for example, compressed work weeks or staggered work shifts, other ways to ensure that you have proper social distancing in your organization or at your location, but also that you're not congregating large groups of people at the same time where you can. So updating your policies to align to that. And then, of course, communication. So it's really important to communicate, and over-communicate what you're doing, why you're doing it, and continue to have that two-way dialogue going between you and your teams and your employees. That's extremely important, especially as you're making changes. And then the last one is having a way to ensure that you're continuously updating information. So whether that's you create a bulletin board or you have a website, just having a place where people can go that they can get the latest and greatest in terms of what's happening with the organization. And then looking for opportunities for positive reinforcement, whether that's recognizing people for doing the right thing in your team huddles or staff meetings, or having a way to recognize individuals through your own communication channels. Either way, this is a great time for you to reinforce with people that they're doing the right thing and being as supportive as possible. So that's the checklist: supportive cultural norms, personal protective equipment, policies, communication, and enforcement, and information and reinforcement. For more questions, definitely check out our website. You can go to www.consultalexsmith.com, and thanks so much.